stuff.
Yeah.
And like Four seasons. What's up, Dre? And we got Trevor standing in the chat. Let's make it fun, guys.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Spartans Center here at the University of Tampa for the semifinals game between the Clark Atlanta University Panthers and the University of Tampa Spartans. At this time, we ask the fans to please rise for the playing of our initial anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the home opener for the 2024-2025 basketball season. We open with women's action tonight in the Bob Martinez Center. My name is Alex Tremper, joined with DeCarlo DeVoe, one of the greatest men's basketball players to ever grace this court at the University of Tampa. How are you doing today, DeCarlo?
I appreciate that introduction, Alex. And as he's endearly called Trepper, his last name. But yes, I'm great, man, and it's nice to be back. First time working with you, but it won't be the last, and we're going to make this fun as long as it lasts.
That's awesome. Big matchup tonight for the Spartans, coming off a 3-0 sweep in Canada to open the year. The Spartans are taking on Clark Atlanta University, led by head coach Antonio Bailey. Let's get you the starters for the Clark Atlanta University Panthers. Starting number 2, a guard, Trinity Jones. Number 4, another guard, Myrone Pruitt. A guard, number 22, Faith Bland. At forward, Karina Evans. And number 3, rounding out the lineup, is Lizzie Walker. For the Spartans, sticking with the same lineup they've had to open the first 3 games of the season. Olivia Davis at the guard position, wearing the number 3. Look for her to shoot a lot of threes. Number 5, Audrey Ramsey. Number 24, the graduate transfer out of FIU, Sariana Rodriguez. Number 23, Marissa McDonald, making her 4th start of the year. And finally, Zoe Pillar, the reigning SSC player of the week for the opening week of this season. A walking double-double, as they call her around there, is set for the Spartans at the center position. The Spartans are, of course, led by head coach Tom Jesse and assisted by Tommy Jones, Elena De Alfredo, and Carolyn McKintrick.
Yes, the senior from Tennessee is man, she is very efficient. She doesn't waste opportunity.
No, very efficient, very big, and very skilled. Her footwork is what impresses me the most watching her play.
Right, amen to that.
Opening tip here at the home opener in the Bob Martinez Center. goes to the Panthers, and we are underway. 10 minutes a quarter in women's basketball.
It would be nice if the men switched to the same format. I kind of like the four-quarter system.
Less bonuses as well, less stoppages, more time for them to play. First shot of the game is a miss from number 4, Pruitt. And here comes the experienced Ramsey over the half-court line.
Yes, definitely a well-educated in basketball knowledge as the floor general for the Spartans.
Davis, a long three, in and out.
It looked good. Lefties have such a pure stroke, won't you agree, Trep?
A little too far off the back iron for number 2, Jones, as here's Ramsey at the top generating the offense.
Yeah, definitely some new faces. We lost some good ones to graduation.
Losses of Sarah Jones and Maya Gusto, but here's a good pivot. Dab does not fall for Pillar, but there's just a small moment that shows how good the footwork is. Able to create space without taking a dribble.
That inside-out reverse pivot. Remember, Carmelo Anthony was so great at that for the Knicks and Denver Nuggets.
Here's Jones on the wing, switches it over. Now they go baseline inside. This is 22 Bland. Looks to go inside, now goes back up top to Pruitt. Pruitt now searching, crosses over, launches up a three. Off the rim, no good, and the first rebound of the game for Zoe Pillar.
Yeah, the first of many more to come.
Ramsey left wide open in transition, short. Good rebound by McDonald, goes back up, and there's our first basket of the game.
And the
Marissa McDonald on the follow through.
The lid has been lifted.
A quick 2-0 lead as we hit the first 2 minutes of play in the first quarter. This is Bland guarded by Rodriguez. She goes down low to Pruitt, guarded by Ramsey with a hand in her face. Quick move to the baseline, goes up off the glass. Good move from Pruitt. Excuse me, that was Jones. My apologies. Number 2, Jones with the basket. Good move to shake Ramsey. Here's Davis, the lefty.
She had a super quick release on that shot.
McDonald swings it over to Rodriguez. Now she goes inside, gets her pass deflected. Pillar able to get it. McDonald lines up a three. A little too strong. Jones the other way.
Playing at a 2-2 tie. Good block,
by McDonald. And the Spartans open the season at the Canadian Classic up in Vancouver. Marissa McDonald with 7 blocks in just 3 games.
Just her activity and using her length, every bit of it.
Good shot there from Evans. The elbow jumper is good, and the Panthers have their first lead of the game.
Two teams, contrasting styles, different conferences. This is a Clark is not here on vacation to sunny Tampa, Florida. They definitely
no, they are not.
A win.
They will face St. Leo tomorrow as part of their Tampa trip. Good block from Evans, the center for Clark Atlanta, hitting a nice shot and then gets the rejection. It goes off of Pillar, and it will be Panthers ball. Pruitt across the half-court line, faced up by Davis. Drops it off. Now they swing it. This is Plaid.
Is Clark looking to increase their 2-point lead?
Good cut again, creating separation, no good. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Rodriguez. First foul of the game for either team.
Here, Rodriguez is the highly touted transfer from FIU. Is that correct?
FIU
right.
played in 63 games for the Golden Panthers. As another quick move by Jones. Jones not very tall, but very shape-shifty.
Yes.
Able to get from right to left very quickly. Here's Rodriguez. Looks inside to Pillar. She'll bounce up over these. Here's Rodriguez. Three-pointer is good. Cannot leave her open. Rodriguez gets the first 3 of the game for either team.
Yeah, because with the graduation of my juice, though, you need someone to fill that void, the energy. As her nickname was the juice.
Kicking out, Davis for three, yes! And
And
just like that, 2
that.
straight shots, the Spartans go from down 4 to up 2 on a 6-point swing, thanks from shots from Davis and Rodriguez.
Three-pointers are so deadly, and the Spartans, they don't shoot. They're not the Golden State Warriors of women's basketball. They play it inside out, but we definitely
Good deflection from McDonald.
definitely have shooters out on the wing, because if you don't, teams can double down on Zoe.
Yep.
Got to keep them honest.
And those last 2 threes have been kick-out threes where they've just been caught. Here could be another one. Ramsey not able to get it out, and it'll just go off of number 2, Jones, and the Spartans will keep possession.
Along the decades of numerous successful seasons by Coach Jesse, it's been remarkable basketball. Unselfish, but strong play. Inside, outside basketball, he has one of his greatest shooters in Elena Del Fredo from Madrid, Spain, as one of his assistants. So with her being the shooter that she is, I'm sure Tampa's going to have good shooters, because she pride and joy. Caitlin Mitrick, one of his also former players, who was a USF transfer, played for Coach. So it's like a family. And then Coach Jones, who coached with Coach Jesse previously. Then he went on a coaching tour with the head men's coach at JCC. Now, as he told me, he's back home. So now, not only do you have great recruits, but you have a great
Foundation
coaching staff. Yes, and they all care about the game. They're willing to give extra from themselves to the players to help them transition into not only good players, but even better people.
Always, yeah. Every day after practice, Coach Jones is out here with his bigs, working on things that they want to keep getting better at after practice. The gym is never closed for these athletes.
And the funny thing is,
the coaches will show up at 6 a.m.
Right.
If a player wants to get shots up, there will be a coach here.
And this is how far Coach Jones and I go, Trepper. Coach Jones used to coach at Tampa Prep when they were on the campus of University of Tampa. And I used to go in the gym, and he would always open up the gym for me. He has a nephew named Rocky that played football. We would always be in the gym. So, and he was a recruit of the former coach, men's coach, Coach Schmidt, Richard Schmidt. Coach Schmidt actually recruited Coach Jones when he was a coach at Vanderbilt.
Really?
So, yes.
Yeah, that's
A lot of history. Good
a lot
history.
of history, yeah. A lot of good history, too. "8-8 is our score. 4:30 left. Rodriguez crosses the half-court line, guarded up by Bland. Get you the substitutions for the Panthers. Number 24, McKinley, has checked in, as well as number 13.
Clark definitely extending and picking up their defense.
Pillar slings inside, uses that big frame and gets in. Too strong, Zoe Pillar.
So deadly on that out-of-bounds play. That's a great way to isolate Zoe, leave her in a one-on-one situation, let her use those broad shoulders.
Because if you double her, they're just going to kick it out for an easy 3.
Exactly.
Bland, the shot is good. First shot of the day from number 22 is good, and the Panthers have retaken the lead.
Somewhat of a pressing type defense for the Panthers. Well handled by the Spartans.
Ramsey, elbow, goes inside, a little too far, but it will deflect off of a Panther, and the Spartans will keep possession. 3.5 left in this first quarter. Davis to inbound. Got to get rid of it. Finally does find Ramsey at the top of the arc. Takes a shot off the right side of the rim and out. Full court stretch in transition. Thought about a shot. Now goes up top. This is Jones. No good off the front of the rim. Audrey Ramsey rebound. Picked up full court by Jones.
Shot by Ramsey looked good, but just a little short.
That pass may have surprised McDonald from Rodriguez. Gets by. Again in transition, here come the Panthers. Slowing it up, letting to run their offense. This is Bland on the wing, has a runner, chooses to use her in McKinley. Swings it back over to Pruitt. Guarded by Rodriguez. They swing it all the way over to McKinley. She'll take a shot and no good off the inside part of the rim. Good offensive board from number 13, Garner, but unable to get the putback to go. Spartans the other way. Rodriguez thought about a shot, now gives it away. McDonald able to get it back and
Johnny
hit the
on the
easy
spot,
two.
nothing but nylon.
That's 4 points now for Marissa McDonald, where she's just been right place, right time.
Johnny on the spot.
Goes inside, good help defense by Pillar. It'll stay with the Panthers, but that's an easy 2-point lay if Pillar doesn't rotate.
And with Marissa McDonald, Trip, last season she was figuring it out. This season she comes in knowing.
She's very confident this year, shooting the ball very well. Led the team in points in their exhibition game against Division I FSU earlier in the year. Shooting the ball really well to start the year.
Clark takes a 2-point lead on the three from the corner by number 21, Amberly Brown.
Pillar the inside, good dish from Rodriguez. And we're all knotted up at 14.
Yeah, right now this game is, you know, like two boxers when they're figuring each other out in the early rounds. And then, you know, the first one to land the biggest blow kind of takes control.
Probably, I would say the first big run of this game will separate us. Here's Georgia Palmieri, the freshman out of Bologna, Italy, getting her first minutes of action of this one. Guarded closely by Bland, now switches it over to Rodriguez. Has Pillar coming to her, chooses to play her at the top of the arc. And a foul called. I believe they're gonna get number 23.
I'll tell you this, her being from Italy, she's from the country of my dream car, Ferrari.
Yep, has played for the Italian 3-on-3 national team in her youth amateur career in the FIBA ranks. Here's a three-pointer, no good. May have gotten blocked. That had some weird spin.
Yes.
Probably a block.
I think the Clark player
Here's
got
another
a
three.
fingertip on it.
2 in a row for number 13, Bland. And it's a 3-point lead for the Spartans. A turnover by Palmieri. And Clark Atlanta,
As I said, they're not here for vacation.
looking to go up multiple possessions on the number 4 ranked Spartans. They could inside move. This Clark Atlanta team has come to play.
Yeah, the Panthers right now are clawing and scratching and trying to, you know,
As we
play
mentioned,
their way to a victory.
first team to really get a big blow will probably take control of this one. That's a 7-0 run, biggest run of the game. Tom Jesse takes a timeout. We are going to take a quick 30-second break. Palmieri trapped but able to get it out to Davis. Swings it across. We'll probably look to take this all the way down. Not give Clark Atlanta any time for a set play. A little confusion with Jendi and McDonald. And that will go off of a Panther and outside. Spartans remain in control.
Yep, 7
Down
seconds on the shot
5,
clock.
15 seconds left. Are you looking for a 3 here, or are you just looking for points?
The best shot you can get.
Best shot. Wonder if they go down low. They go up top to McDonald. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 3, 2, Step back is off the front of the rim. 7 seconds for the Panthers. Full court, no one picks her up. Gets the shot up, is Bland, no good. And we will end the first quarter with a score of 19-14. Panthers over Spartans. We will take another quick 30-second break before we get you set for the second quarter of action here at the Bob Martinez Athletic Center.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Gotcha.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Trepper, DeCarlo DeVoe, getting you set for the second quarter of action. 19-14 Panthers and the number 4 Spartans here, DeCarlo. Down 5 going into this final 10 of the first half. What would you like to see? The offense was good, but the defense, this Clark Atlanta team just getting shot after shot.
Right. What happened is that, like I said, they're figuring them out. You know, they had a lot of threes. The players were there, but they didn't challenge the shot. Hand wasn't up, and it's pretty much like a clear look at the basket. You got to put a little bit more ball pressure on whoever has the ball, so that they're not able to stand, look, see, pass, or shoot very easily.
Get you the 5 on the floor for the Spartans. This is Audrey Ramsey with the ball. Marissa McDonald on the wing with her. Down low, Vivian Gendy, number 22. Sariana Rodriguez now passes it to Gendy. And Olivia Davis in the corner, number 3, waiting for the foul. Here comes Rodriguez. She'll drive and will go to the line to shoot 2. A good, strong physical take from Rodriguez, rewarded with 2 shots.
Yes, and what I like about her is that wasn't actually a set play. It started as a set play. Then you got to play from instincts in basketball, and when you go fishing, you know, put the defense on a hook. Now she has 2 free throws. She definitely caught something.
Drains both. 3-point lead for the Panthers.
Yeah, Sariana is just almost like about a 70% free throw shooter.
Another 3 from 13. No good. That's her first miss of the day for Gardner.
One thing, being on the road, Clark opened up the game shooting very well from 3-point range, but that normally doesn't last when you're on the road. Usually that, you know, it's like that at home. I mean, I'm not saying that it can't, because I'm sure that the UT Spartans coaching staff, they're going to make some adjustments.
Good offensive board from Rodriguez, showing that length and strength. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Audrey Ramsey trying to make something happen. And Clark Atlanta will take over on the rebound. She had a little more time, which probably could have dished it off at least once or twice, rather than taking a contested shot over 2. Another straight up 3 is good.
Like I said, you need some more ball pressure.
Nobody.
Right, you need some more ball pressure.
Nobody in the face. And number 24, McKinley, hits her first basket of the day. Ramsey gets the ball poked away. Davis able to get it back.
And that doesn't happen very often, Audrey.
No, it does not.
Right, Clark really
Gendy down low on the block, tries to go inside, and a foul.
Nice move. Unfortunately, it didn't count.
Yeah, they're gonna call the foul before the shot was taken. But that does allow Zoe Pillar to come into the game, number 44, sub for Clark Atlanta. Number 3 checks back into the game, Lavon Walker, and number 5, E. Stein.
You're looking for Zoe to get going a little more, as she is definitely the team leader in points and rebounds, and one of the leaders in on-court presence. So usually as she goes, the Spartans go. So definitely got to get her going.
McDonald at the line. In and out on the first one. Would like to make this second one.
And she does.
It is good.
She held her follow through that time.
McKinley gets a screen, now goes left, cuts back, up top, and maybe another 3. Nope,
Travel.
a walk is called. Panthers still up 5, but Brooklyn McKinley with the walk, and the Spartans will take over.
It's a good call by the officials. We know that they're, definitely doing their job, as it was the right call. She shuffled her feet before she moved.
Good move by Ramsey to get across the half-court line, guarded up all the way by Stein. Stein with the poke, wasn't able to fully take it away. Now Pillar swings it outside. Davis for 3.
Wow.
Off the front of the rim.
Yeah, Clark
A rare wide open miss. No one in the corner, and that's a travel. Double dribble. Thought about a shot was Stein, but ended up wanting to take it and picked up her dribble.
Yeah, just too much time on the hesitation.
Probably was the right move with Pillar closing in on her, but just picked up the dribble just enough. Ramsey's had the ball poked from her a couple of times. We like to see how she reacts to this adversity. Stein focusing up hard on her. Ramsey swings it, now McDonald over, and that's a walk as well. Back-to-back turnovers for each team. Brooklyn McKinley, 3 points in 8 minutes so far today.
A little more pressure on the ball.
Elbow jumper, no good. Davis the rebound, strong hands from Davis. Almost got it pulled from the other McKinley. There are 2 McKinleys on the floor right now for the Panthers, with Walker, Jones, and Evans. Pillar inside, gets it poked away, able to recover. Davis, pump fakes, now she drives, strong take, ooh! Just rolled off of an and one, but that was a extremely tough take through contact for Olivia Davis, and she'll be rewarded with 2 shots.
What I'm glad for Trepper is that she did not try to settle for the jump shot. They ran her off the 3-point line. She could have took 1 or 2 dribbles and then tried to shoot a jump shot, but she kept going, took the hard foul. Now she's rewarded with 2 free throws that she made.
Part of that too is the effort by Zoe Pillar to go get that ball after he got poked away. It cleared that space out of the paint.
Right. Well, the Spartans are never going to lack anything in effort.
Spartans have cut the lead to 9 after 2 good free throws from Olivia Davis. McKinley slides it to Jones. They go inside. This is Evans, the center. Gets poked at, goes up. Good move by Evans.
Yeah, tough angle.
She's got 6 on the night. All down low on that right side block. Palmieri swings it down low to Here's Pillar, goes left, goes right back at Evans, and she'll get it to go. Back-to-back good plays on the blocks from both centers.
Yeah, that's a good matchup right there.
Yep, they've been going at each other all game so far. It's been a good matchup. Evans, by the way, for the Panthers, is leading the team win points with her 6. Strong take, good block from McDonald.
Another block, and the crazy thing is she's not even leaving her
That wasn't
feet
even
a lot.
a jump. That was
Right,
just
she's
that was
using
just
her
wings.
length.
That was all wingspan. That was all wingspan for the big number 23 Vermont transfer in her 2nd season with the Spartans. Walker over to Jones. She's got 4, guarded by Palmieri. This is McKinley. She'll go for a long 3. Rolls in and out. It looked good. Another lefty shooter.
Right. But I still want a little more ball pressure on that recipient on the wing.
Davis was there, but yeah, you're right. Probably could have been a little more in the face. Ball almost taken away. A lot of deflections for the Panthers. The active hands in this first half have been really impressive. Palmieri goes inside. Pillar steps, goes around, and will go to the line. We could see that from here. That was all contact.
And as you gave reference to earlier, Trepper, Zoe's footwork.
The footwork, unbelievable. Fake the pivot right, spin around outside back, go with the hook. That was very good footwork as she can cut the lead to just a single digit.
And you can see the evolution in her game because last season, the inside-out pivot, she didn't utilize as much as she's utilizing now, yes. I mean, no, she still had her fair share of moves, but you can tell she added something to her bag of tricks. Now her offensive repertoire is even more grand.
Yep. Goes 1 for 2 at the line, cuts the lead just to 2. McKinley to McKinley. Back to McKinley, gets it stolen by Rodriguez, the reigning defensive player of the week. Picks up her first steal of the game. Had 6 total steals and 5 blocks in 3 games in Canada, earning her that nomination. McDonald up top, looks for Palmieri.
Oh.
No basket, unfortunately, because of the push by number 12.
I would almost rather them negate the foul call and take the
like in
three-pointer.
soccer, you can give advantage.
Right.
Or like in hockey, delayed penalty.
Yep.
You can still generate some offense. As we have hit the 5-minute media timeout, 24-22 is your score. We are over 15 past the first half. 2-point lead for the Panthers. Spartan ball when we come back. All right, welcome back. Coming out of the media timeout. Your 5 on the floor for the Spartans. Number 2, the freshman Palmieri. Then you have seniors across the board. Number 44, Pillar, shooting 2 shots with McDonald on the left block, Sariana Rodriguez on the right block, and Ramsey at the center court with Palmieri. For the Panthers, up by 2, Jones, Walker, Tate, and both McKinleys. As again, Miller going 1 for 2 at the line. A 24-23 Panther lead with ball. Double screen set up. Ramsey able to get through it. Palmieri playing tough defense. Now forces the kick back up top. Ramsey able to get through the screen again. Good move by number 2. No good. And a foul on Jones.
Yeah, Ramsey was pushed. She slid. They got to clean up that spot. She slid like she
took a little bit of a dive there.
Diving into the first base. I mean, second base.
Ramsey, not a soft player by any stretch of the means. In fact, missed practice yesterday with an illness, but came right back in today and said she was ready to go.
Right. And when I refer to her as a floor general, it's not just her presence and organization. It's definitely she puts it all out there. She'll take a charge. She'll sacrifice her body. She'll do whatever she has to do for the team to win.
Coming up on a couple of pretty big milestones. Looking to be top 5 by the time their career ends, and games played in a Spartan uniform, points, rebounds.
It's like you get familiar with the player, and unfortunately, when the eligibility or graduation comes up, it's like, man, you got to tell them bye. But what they do leave is great play and even better memories.
I've only been able to start to get to know these players for about 2 months now, but from what I could tell, Audrey Ramsey will be no stranger when she does graduate to this program.
In spirit or physical presence.
Rodriguez guarding McKinley. Now they slide it over to Stein, who will get her pass deflected by Palmieri and out of bounds. 4:17 to play, 25-24, Tampa lead. Tampa with a 6-0 run to come back from a 5-point deficit. It was as much as 7. This is Bland. Up top to Jones. Shot clock winding down, not able to get the shot clock off. And that'll be a shot clock violation, turnover. Spartan ball.
And that's a great defensive possession by the Spartans. I mean, when you get a shot clock violation, that means you really had to dig in.
Rodriguez on the wing, has McDonald. McDonald into some contact and a offensive foul called on the big 23. Here comes Stein across the half-court line. A long three from Stein. And the Panthers now go back up by 2.
And they
full
come
court
with that,
press.
Yep.
Davis able to get past it.
Full court press into a half-court trap.
Ramsey, the shot
Yes.
is good. Coming
There's
right back at
right
him.
there.
Right back at him with a 3 of her own, Audrey Ramsey. Elbow shot jumper, no good. Davis the rebound, kicks it out, trying to find Ramsey, will take it herself. Across the half-court line, picked up by Stein. Now goes towards McDonald on the wing, goes inside on the block to Pillar. Pillar fake spins, turned around, jumper is good.
Spartans building some great momentum. Got to get a
Now
stop.
scored 4 straight baskets. Pillar with the rebound. Kicks it out, Rodriguez. Gets out of the trap and across the half-court line, the Spartans go. Ramsey guarded by Garner. This is McDonald, goes back to Ramsey, feeling it a little bit maybe, wanted a heat check, now swings
Nice
it to
find.
Rodriguez. Good
Nice
find
find.
inside, easy jumper, no good.
What would have made that an even a greater attempt was if Zoe had cut to the basket.
Cut all the
Right.
way in. She
You
had
a layup.
about 4 feet of space. You
Yep.
are right.
Nice setup by Sariana Rodriguez.
As one of the players you were mentioning earlier, Benecom prepares to make her first appearance of the year. Sprained foot as a foul on Ramsey for a push.
Yeah, and that
Will allow Benecom to check into the game. Kath Van Benecom checks in for the first time, missed the first 3 games with an injury, but is back playing limited minutes tonight. But a starter from last year of this team's Elite 8 team. Good to see her back in action. especially before conference play starts in a month. She's on the low block guarding number 12, Garner. This is Garner, looks inside, now swings it to McKinley. McKinley down low to Jones. This is Jones driving, goes up, and a foul called on Rodriguez.
That might be
Spartan bench did not like it.
Yes.
Number 22, Fran Bland.
That is her second. What the offensive player did, Faith Bland, she caught Rodriguez with her hand, not straight up. It was a little bit at an angle, and she just went right up into it, drawing the foul.
Good way to find herself a place to the line. Paul Mary will check back in. Curious to see if she'll be running the 1 or the 2. A little bit of a smaller lineup for the Spartans. Half-court trap, able to get it out. Paul Mary to Benecom, first touch on the offensive side. Back to Paul Mary, swings it on the wing. 10 seconds to go. Benecom swings it to Ramsey. Now sets a pick for Ramsey. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Davis gonna try to make something happen, and a jump ball called. It will stay with the Spartans. Tom Jesse not happy with that call.
I don't think he was at all.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Double screen, Ramsey gets it up, no good. Full court goes Garner for the full court coast-to-coast lay. Panthers take a 1-point lead with 46 seconds to go.
And I'll tell you this, great court awareness by Garner. She realized that Cass hadn't played all game. Cass was guarding her. Not to say she's a bad defender, but she knows she's not all the way warmed up. And she attacked
Benecom
her.
goes inside, gets it taken away. Here come the Panthers. McKinley thought about a shot, now kicks it out. Here's Jones, she'll drive, and will get the...
Luckily, the ball rolled off the rim.
Yep. Foul called on Paul Mary. It was a foul on number 2. Was waiting to see which side it went. First shot is good from Jones. That is her 5th point of the night to go along with 3 assists, 1 steal in 15 minutes of action.
And they add to their 1-point lead as she makes her first free throw. Spartans down
2 for
3.
2. They can take the rest of the half if they want. 20 seconds on the clock, half the Crossport line.
If we get a 3, going to the half tied, but we got to get the best possible shot that we can get.
Ramsey looking at the clock, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Now finds Davis, thought about a 3, now she'll drive. Goes baseline, turns, goes back up top. 1 second, step back,
That's
long
good.
3.
Oh! Wishful thinking on my part.
And that will take us to halftime, a 33-30 Clark Atlanta score. DeCarlo, what's one big takeaway you have from this first quarter?
I will tell you
first
this.
half.
Right now, Clark, the Panthers are running wild. They need to be tamed because right now they have a lot of confidence. They feel that they can do whatever it is that they want to do when they want to do it. They're shooting the ball exceptionally well from the perimeter. So it's up to us to make the adjustments and close out some of those gaps that we have in defensive inconsistency and come out and put them in chains. And we've seen them do it a lot of times. So I'm more than sure that Coach Jesse's going to make the right adjustments, him and his staff, and we'll watch. I'll make reference to him as we see him in the second half.
I'm sure you will. Well, that'll do it for us in this first half. 33-30, your score. Halftime in college basketball at the Division II level is 15 minutes. We will be back getting you set to go for the end of this one in the second half of action. in just 10 minutes. We'll come back at the 3-minute mark to get you set for this second half of action. Again, Alex Trepper to Carlo DeVoe, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in just about 10 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 minute remaining until the start of the second half. 33-30 is your score. Clark Atlanta over the number 4 Spartans at the moment. Alex Shepard, DeCarlo DeVoe joining you. DeCarlo, first couple of minutes of this one coming out of the second half, what adjustments would you like to see the Spartans make?
I tell you this, it's just really one, the biggest adjustment I think that's needed, Trevor, is a little more ball pressure on whoever has the ball so that they can't see the basket clearly, make a pass, waving of the hands, like press up a little, another foot. I know you don't want to get beat off the dribble, but you don't want to concede easy three-point shots either. As Clark right now, they're confident from behind the arc, and we got to nullify that. We got to find a way to neutralize that.
Clark Atlanta shooting 45% from the three right now, 5 of 11 in this game.
Right, that's good shooting, especially when you're playing away from your home court.
The 5 on the court to start for your Spartans: Davis, Ramsey, McDonald, Pillar, and Rodriguez. For the Panthers, Gardner, Bland, McKinley, Tate, and Jones. Inside, Tate goes, and good.
Yeah, and it was somewhat reassuring and fun to see Maya Justo out there in the hallway. She's attending the game. I mean, we definitely miss her presence on the court, but I'm sure she's on to life now post basketball.
Yeah, always great to see alumni, friends of the program. For a 12:30 game in the middle of the school day, a pretty decent sized crowd, we'll say, for a home opener. McKinley picks up her dribble, now looking for an option. This is the other McKinley. Driving, goes up, no good. No rebound by the Spartans. Finally, Rodriguez able to bring it down. Nice. Ramsey across the half-court line has a runner with her. Chooses to shoot a shot up three. No call.
Yeah,
and McKinley with the Panthers.
Let them play a little. I thought Ramsey got ran into a little bit on that shot.
A little bit of a late close there by the Panther defender, not called. McDonald, tough defense by McDonald.
Oh, wow.
Gets called for a foul, maybe just a little bit too much contact there.
I just think it was a bang-bang play. I don't think it was a foul because she had her hand on the ball. Marissa did. So, I mean, the player, is still trying to power up through it, but Marissa had all ball.
Already with 2 blocks in this one.
Should have been the third, if not just a strip and steal.
No good on the first shot.
As we say, the ball doesn't lie.
Lizzie Walker goes 0 for 2 from the line. And it's still a 5-point lead. Spartan ball looking for their first point of the second half.
Yeah, we can't get off to a slow start.
Ramsey goes to the elbow to McDonald, back up top to Ramsey. Guarded closely by McKinley. Gets a screen from Pillar, chooses to use it, has a roller in Pillar, now swings it to Rodriguez. 3-point shot off the back of the Orange. Pillar with the offensive rebound, gets it to McDonald, but it will fall out of bounds.
When in doubt in a situation like that, I know you want to make something happen, but just find Audrey Ramsey and run offense again. There's no need to rush in that situation.
Especially because it hit the back of the rim. You got an extra.
You have a new shot clock.
New shot clock. You got a new 30. McKinley on the wing, swings it to Jones. Jones, very shifty. This is Evans back to Jones. There's the shift. Drives in, goes up.
Good defense.
Air ball, great defense, no foul. Great help defense by Zoe. She's very good at rotating when needed.
Just getting big.
Very good at rotating when needed.
And what I like with Olivia this half, Olivia Davis that is, she's making sure that she's within an arm's length of that player when she's guarding them on ball.
Rodriguez over to Pillar on the right elbow. Has a runner in Ramsey, chooses to play her on the wing. And Rodriguez called for the offensive push.
Oh, wow, that's her third. That's a pivotal call.
Davis and Pillar trying to fire up their teammates. Spartans now in a zone look. And a push on Jones. Excuse me, that was on Evans, number 1. Same call on both sides of the floor.
Right. I'll tell you this zone defense that is by the Spartans, it's been very productive, dating back to last season. Very productive.
Especially with the size and speed that they have. Pillar looking for the loose ball, unable to get there. Here's Jones, and she will walk.
Yep, she switched tracks before she put the ball down.
Great call by our referee, Gailey Nepron. Able to see that running up the floor from basically the volleyball line. She was able to see that. Great call. Ramsey directs the orders. Now crosses over, goes left to McDonald at the top of the arc. Tried to go down low, now swings it to Davis on the left wing. Goes back up top to Ramsey, loses it, but gets it right back. Swings it all the way over to Rodriguez. That'll go off of a Panther deflection off of Rodriguez and out of bounds. Approaching the 4-minute mark of this third quarter. 4 minutes gone of this fourth quarter. Spartans still without a basket.
Right, and Clark, I'll give them their credit. They're playing very tough defense in denying Zoe the ball.
3-point shot, no good, too strong. Rebound goes to McKinley. She'll go up strong, no good. Good rebound by number 3, Lizzie Walker, and gets the putback. It's a 7-point Panther lead. Half-court trap, finds Rodriguez. She'll dribble it up to the arc, now swing over, has a screen from McDonald, chooses to use it. Goes inside to Pillar, the easy 2.
Finally, and that's what hurts the zone. Offensive rebounding. You got to secure that rebound. Don't assume that Zoe's going to get the rebound.
When you're not manned up, it's not just turn around, find the body.
Exactly.
You got to locate, then find the body.
Amen.
Good steal by Davis. She'll go all the way. Gets a foul.
Hard fall.
Appears to be okay. Like you was just about to mention that. Amazing sportsmanship by number 22, Bland, after committing the foul, helping Davis up. That was
great
a
hustle
rough
by
ball.
Bland to get back to prevent the basket.
Very much. That could have just been a wide open, easy 2. Instead, she's going to have to shoot for it. Stein will check in for McKinley. That's Brooklyn McKinley.
And one of the adjustments, as I mentioned earlier, is Olivia playing a little tighter. Okay, on the on-ball defense. Now look at her jumping into the passing lanes. See, another adjustment for that perimeter defense. I'm sure Coach Jesse brought attention.
Now let me ask you real quick, for viewers who may not know basketball as much, does a zone defense open up more chances for when teams are passing the ball along the wing for them to pop up, or does that not really change between man and zone?
I mean, the zone has some gaps, but you have a rotation like the Spartans do. It looks like they have 6 people on the court. What hurts the zone mostly is lack of hustle and offensive rebounding. You can't play defense for 25 seconds and not get that rebound. You have to reward yourself.
Yes, absolutely. As the defense was rewarded there with forcing a walk.
And that's another thing the zone does. You have it's like when somebody thinks the driving lane is there, boom. That zone just rotates and right.
Davis, left-handed dribble, drives up. She'll go all the way. Wanted a foul, did not get one. Here comes Stein across the half-court line with numbers. Goes outside to Jones. Now back up top to Stein. Jones, three-point shot, no good. Offensive board again by Bland. This time,
dodged the bullet.
Brown. This time unable to get it through though. As that'll take us to our under 5 media timeout. A 37-33 Panther lead, a slower start to this third quarter, but still nonetheless a good one. We will be right back after this quick 20-second break.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
.435 remaining, Spartans 33, Panthers 37. The 5 on the floor coming out of this media timeout will remain the same. Pillar, McDonald, Rodriguez, Ramsey, and Davis. Davis, the inbounder. Jones, Walker, Stein, Garner, and Brown for Clark Atlanta, and an early foul on Stein. Been really impressed with number 5 Stein on the day. She's hit a couple of big shots for her team, as well as forcing a steal and a couple other big plays.
Right. And I'll say this also, I mean, for the U Tampa Spartans Athletic faithful, volleyball has a game at 7 p.m. tonight and 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Good move. Oh. Able to create space, force the foul by Bland.
Slowly but surely, we're not Panthers, but we're clawing our way back into this. Well, we were never out of the game, but we want to claw our way to the top and lead and front run, especially when you're at home. You want to have the opponents expend extra energy to catch up on the road. So we definitely want to take that lead and nurse it into a bigger lead. Cutting into the deficit. One more free throw coming up.
Real good, but one of two does make it a one-possession game.
Yes, it does.
Jones swings it over to Stein. She'll go back to Jones, back to Stein. Wanting a pick, doesn't get one. Now having to do something, goes back to Jones, to the free throw line. 2-point shot, no good. Good hustle by Davis.
Yes.
She was all over the place on that one.
She looked like she runs a...
Rodriguez across the half-court line.
Davis looks like she ran track in her pre-basketball days.
McDonald, 3-point shot. Off the front of the rim. Good offensive board by Zoe. Goes up and will go to the line. A big clutch play by Zoe Pillar could potentially pull this game to a 1-point lead.
McDonald missed that 3 by maybe an inch or less. It had the range, just lacked a little arc, a little arc to get over the front of the rim.
Good shot by Pillar.
And McDonald, she's not a volume shooter from beyond the arc. She shoots good shots every time she's behind the arc. With the stop and the score, we could take a lead.
Air ball 3, good defense by the Spartans.
And remember what I said to you, Trevor? Clark got off to a good start shooting the 3, but I did not think they will be able to sustain it in the second half.
They have missed their last 4 3-point shots.
Exactly.
Including 2 this half.
And it's playing into the Spartans' hands.
Ramsey goes down low to Rodriguez in the corner, back up top to the number 5. Guarded by Stein. 5-on-5, gets a pick from Pillar. Now she'll go. What a move just doesn't get the right spin. Stein goes full court heave, unable to hold it. Nope, keeps it in bounds. Was Brown.
Yeah, that was a good
Back
catch.
up top to Stein.
That looked like Patrick
Inside,
Mahomes to Kelce.
Lizzie goes up, no good. Good defense there by Pillar. McDonald to Davis. Now Davis will bring it up. Swings it to Rodriguez. She'll step up and drive. Kicks
Nice.
it out to Ramsey. In the corner, good baseline drive. Finds Pillar on the elbow. Swings it in the corner. Rodriguez pump fakes, drives, goes up.
Yes.
Good take from Sariana Rodriguez.
Spartans have a lead, 38-37.
And you might have spoken into existence, DeCarlo. That was
Amen
that
to
was
that.
perfect. Got a stop, got a bucket. Now it's a 1-point lead for the Spartans. Up top, long three, thought about it, says no instead. Now she'll shoot. Bang.
Oh, wow. That's a momentum killer right there. That was she was
Panthers up, back by 2.
3 feet behind the arc.
And a reach and foul on Stein. That'll be her 3rd personal.
I'll tell you this, I don't know what St. Leo has to offer, but right now Clark is looking like they're trying to, make their presence felt in Florida.
This is their first game of the year, the Panthers. Trying to pull off an upset.
I don't think their coach has sat down. They're coached by Antonio Bailey. Assistant
Bailey.
coaches Taylor Fulton, Rick Jones, and Kiana Johnson.
Got a chance as we were setting up this morning to look, just kind of see how they shoot around, how they warm up when they were here about 2 hours before game time. A lot of movement shooting is what they worked on in the shoot around.
This is highly exemplified by, what they're doing now in this game.
Have not played again this year, but a 15-11 record last year, made it to the quarterfinal of the SEAC tournament. Back outside, little triangle passing, no good, and that'll go in favor of the Panthers.
One thing.
See, that's one way you can beat the zone right there. Is if, it's essentially 3-on-2 in that
Ball
corner. They just
movement.
ball movement. They
Ball
moving it
movement.
around.
Now, one
Find that
thing,
open shot.
even though we didn't get the rebound treffer, at least we knocked it out of bounds. We get a chance to set our defense.
And it doesn't go all the way back to 30.
Right.
It goes to 20 on the shot clock. This is Smith over to McKinley. All the way across court to Smith. Thought about a 3. Now she'll drive up. Goes inside and a push called on Pillar.
Usually Zoe's the one being pushed.
She almost, the look on her face, she couldn't even believe it.
Yeah, I didn't see much of it.
I didn't see much contact, but it must have been just enough. McKinley up top, slides it over. This is Smith, who hit the 3 just a moment ago. Turns it over, good steal by Rodriguez. That length of number 2-4, able to jump up there and snag that ball out of midair. Good cut by Davis, finds Pillar on the inside, unable to corral it, and back comes McKinley the other way for the Panthers. Slides it down low to Brown, inside to Gardner, goes
Good
up.
block. Oh! Oh my! He was behind the play. I'm sorry for I mean
That will be
Yeah.
the first call that I disagree with.
Yeah,
that looked, even if I didn't even think she got a piece of anything. I
No.
thought that was just a
She put her
good
left
physical
hand up,
presence.
and the offensive player shot right into her hand. Wow.
Well,
Unfortunate
regardless,
call.
Panthers able to extend their lead here. Gardner able to hit both, and it's back up to a 3-point game. 58.5 left.
Watch out for the pressure in the backcourt. They don't bring it.
Good move by Zoe. Goes inside and gets a call.
Yeah, I feel
44 seconds left in this third quarter. Pillar to shoot 2.
We need them both.
Pillar to this point in the game, 15 points to go along with 7 rebounds, averaging 21 and 12 on the year. Last time out against Simone Fraser in Canada, a 30-point double-double.
Great substitution by bringing Jendi in for Zoe Pillar to avoid her from picking up a cheap foul before.
Or also to give her maybe 10 minutes of real time between the 4 minutes. Here's McKinley on the wing, swings it to Smith. Thought about a shot, now she'll dribble left. Goes down low, McKinley. Picked off by Davis. Here comes the other way. She's got Ramsey. Goes up for an easy 2. And the Spartans have the lead.
And I love how Olivia Davis set that play up.
Immediately looked up. She got the steal and immediately looked up. Great teamwork there by Davis. Garner inside. Reverse layup is good.
Get out quickly.
3, 2, 1. No good. A 44-43 scoreline as we hit the final 10 minutes of this one. We're going to take a quick 10, 20-second, 30-second break, and we will bring you the rest of the action here from the Bob Martinez Center on Spartans TV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sariana Rodriguez to inbound the ball. The other 4 on the court with number 24 is 44 Zoe Pillar, 14 Kath Benecom, 5 Audrey Ramsey, and 3 Olivia Davis. 10 minutes to go in this one. Benecom receives the inbound and will go with Ramsey across the half-court line.
Yeah, the Spartans shaved 2 points off the 3-point halftime deficit. So if they're able to do it again, they should have possibly a 1-point victory. But we'd like to see them take even more control.
Low scoring affair to this point. Ramsey looking, has Benecom. First shot of the year is blocked. Good defense there from the Panthers. Good steal there by Rodriguez. That's her 3rd of the game. Defensive player of the week for a reason. Davis up top, waiting for a runner. Benecom has Rodriguez. Now as Benecom sets a pick, Rodriguez
way to
able
manufacture.
to pick up the foul, shooting through the defender. She'll go and shoot 2.
And that's just Rodriguez's her basketball talent, savvy, and ability to not really a set play, but once again she's playing off of instinct.
Very experienced player, been around a lot of games.
Big free throw to tie it at 44.
And an even bigger one to take the lead.
She shot him like no problem. I've been here before.
side to Evans, guarded by Pillar. Now gives it to Smith. Shot is good. Back to a 1-point lead for the Panthers. 46-45, 8:30 remaining. Ramsey across the halfway line.
Yeah, they're poking at Ramsey. They're doing everything to get her off
This
balance.
Clark Atlanta team, I've been very impressed with their active hands. They've been all over the place. There it is again, active hands. Going the other way is Garner for the easy two. Three-point lead for the Panthers.
The hesitation on the pass led to the steal.
Inside to Pillar. Good shot fake goes up
Yes.
and will go to the line. Through the contact, Zoe Pillar. A chance to tie it up at 48.
We need a few more of those from Zoe.
And that will easily fall.
And Evans goes out with her fourth foul. Just too much Zoe. Too big and too good.
Go back to Gardner down low. Shot from the corner, rings in and out. Davis with the rebound.
And the sophomore Davis, I like her evolution because she came in reserve sometimes as more so like a shooter, but she's playing some point guard. Her leadership has really grown. She had a chance to break the tie on the three with a tip pass from Ramsey.
Guarded by Pillar, goes up, and a good lay from Garner. Ariana's got 7. Ramsey down 2, guarded by number 2. Benecom in the middle, on the right elbow. She'll drive, she'll spin. She'll be able to kick it out, and that'll go in the possession of Clark Atlanta. Turnover, Spartans.
Great substitution by the new Tampa coaching staff. Marissa
As we
McDonald
mentioned,
back
this is
into the game.
Benecom's first action of the year, coming off of a foot injury she suffered in the preseason. Smith, Gardner, back outside, all alone, no good. Rebound.
Definitely
And
a defensive
timeout
breakdown.
taken by Clark Atlanta, and that will take us that'll take us to the media timeout. 52-48, your score. Panthers in front over the Spartans. We'll be back right after this.
No foul. Strong move. Yes, yes, she does. If they don't double team her, we need to go to her every time.
She's a very unselfish player. But with your team down, fighting in a dogfight like this, just take it over. Rodriguez, good box out and board. She'll take it all the way up herself, and a foul on Garner.
Sariana Rodriguez is kind of like a point forward. You know, she can score, but she sees the floor.
She can use her size and get down low. She can stretch the floor and shoot the three. She's a very all-around player.
Nice heads-up play by Olivia Davis. She couldn't find anyone, so she threw it off the defensive player to avoid the 5-second violation.
Some officiating going on, but now we are finally back to action. Rodriguez drives baseline, kicks it out. McDonald, the long two, no good. And the Panthers will take over.
Key defensive possession coming up as Spartans here as they come out in their zone.
Ramsey almost with the steal. Smith up top looking for an option. Excuse me, this is Smith. This is Jones with the shot. No good. Pillar the rebound.
Now that's a great block out when the ball can bounce and then you can retrieve it.
Davis gets a screen, drives, looks for one. Has Rodriguez. Spin around jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Pillar. Goes up, no good, but will get fouled and go to the line.
She can tie it with 2 free throws right here.
Yes, she can. 52-50, 4:52 remaining in this one. Pillar with 2 shots to tie the game, if she can hit both.
2 big free throws. Makes the first of 2, no problem.
Shot number 2 from Pillar incoming.
ball hit every part of the rim before it politely rolled in. 2-3 zone, served up by the Spartans defense.
Jones steps up into a shot and drills it to retake the lead. Davis across the half-court line, dribbles left-handed, now cuts back. Good stutter step from Davis. The kick out, Rodriguez.
Oh,
No
wow.
good.
I thought
In
Davis
and
had a
out.
layup, but it was a nice and selfish pass.
Garner. McKinley up top. This is Jones. Back to McKinley. The swing. They go inside. Brown goes up. No good. Rebound Zoe Pillar. 4 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter.
Good attempt by Brown, but that's why I always preach, use the glass. When you, yes, big shot.
A big three-pointer from Marissa McDonald. And it's 55-54 Spartans with 3:30 remaining.
Yeah, that's Eminem right there. She may not have any raps, but I'll tell you this, she can sure shoot the ball.
Yes, she can. There she is on defense, too, somehow getting called for another foul.
That may be her fourth.
Tom Jesse showing that he thought his player was straight up.
Yeah, rule of verticality. Wow, big three for her and big call against her on the defensive end.
It'll be up to Evans to see if she can make these three throws count. Down one with 3:29 remaining.
Evans is also playing with 4 fouls. We have to attack her on the offensive end. Now, I'll tell you this, Marissa McDonald, she won't be on the bench too long with only 3:29 left in the game.
I don't think so.
It's her third foul that really was a very questionable call on the block shot. Game still tied, 55 all.
Rodriguez on the wing. Goes down low to Pillar on the left block. She'll drive right-handed. She'll go up with the left after the pump fake. No good. 4 on 5 the other way. Evans slow to get up on the other end. No good. Here goes the offensive rebound. And the foul called on Benecom as she tried to get the jump ball.
Yeah, but it's ball out of it. I think they're taking that on the baseline.
Yep.
No free
Yep.
throws.
So not in the bonus yet. It'll be McKinley, or no, excuse me, Jones to inbound for the Panthers.
And the before on Rodriguez. She was caught out of position.
Makes the first.
Tie is broken.
And 2 for 2. 57-55, 2:54 remaining. Benecom for 3, no good.
So, got so used to seeing her hit those big threes.
Now a big defensive possession here for the Spartans. And Clark Atlanta going to take this all the way down.
8 seconds, 7.
5, 4, 3, got to get something up.
Good
Gets
block.
blocked.
Yes.
And Ramsey and a foul called on McKinley.
Smart play by Ramsey to get her body in there.
That's a big foul because that puts the Spartans in the bonus, and Ramsey will shoot 2 now.
Right.
Excuse me, 1 and 1.
What was smart by Ramsey is after she got the ball, she turned into the defensive player to draw the contact. That's veteran leadership.
Very much. 2 big free throws from the veteran, Audrey Ramsey. Makes the first. Good offensive board from Ramsey. Not sure why she rushed with that. Somehow got her own offensive board, but because she was by herself, rushed it and turned it over. 57-56. McKinley over to Jones. Inside. Good poke by Pillar.
Yes.
Man, she has done everything in this game you could ask of a center.
Trepper, several minutes ago, you said Zoe needs to take it over, and I think she's taking it. She heard you. She got your message.
Ramsey
Via
looking
text.
to go to Zoe. Now she gets her pass tipped away. Back the other way goes Brown. And that will be an easy lay.
We can't give away points in a tight game like
the
this.
Spartans just can't do 2 great things in a row. Down 3, needing a bucket. Ramsey for 3. In and out. 1 minute remaining. This is the biggest defensive possession of the game for the Spartans. And a timeout taken by Antonio Bailey, the head coach.
I love Marissa McDonald's energy, how she got up off the bench and greeted her teammate. Very positive attitude. So right here, as we stay here, Trev, what do you think the Spartans, well, of course, they need a stop. But where do we go being down 3 with 54.3 seconds left? Where do we go with the ball?
I think it depends, honestly, about what time you get the ball back. If you get the ball back at 40, you have a chance for a 2-and-1. I think you just try to go down low to Zoe, let her work.
Yeah, and it was a big, huge momentum shot by Audrey Ramsey. But at that point, you know, if I'm her in that position, I take that shot. But sometimes someone may say in hindsight, we should have just went for 2.
I think if the Spartans aren't able to come back, they're going to look back at that Audrey Ramsey offensive rebound, down 1.
Yes.
No one else around her just tries to make something happen. When it resets the shot clock, you can take that ball back out.
Right, and wait for your teammates
to come up, and you've just earned yourself a new possession to go take the lead.
Right.
McKinley to inbound to Jones. Guarded by Davis. She will probably take this all the way down. Ramsey inside. This is Brown. She'll go kick back out. McKinley for 3 is good. And that might be the dagger. A huge shot from Brooke McKinley. Spartans need something. Rodriguez spinning, goes up top. Davis for 3. No good. Pillar the rebound, in and out of the hands. And that just kind of sums up this game for the Spartans. Just nothing really going their way.
I mean, Zoe Pillar with a pretty tough game, 24 and 11. I mean, it's a very solid
Another
game.
double-double.
10 of 13 from the free throw line, 7-11 from the field. But we're still at a 6-point deficit with 26 points to go. She's the only player in double figures, unfortunately. Yeah, the story of this game, I mean, right now, the Spartans are 4-21 from three-point range, and the Panthers are just a little bit better at 7 of 21. So those 3 extra threes by the Panthers are proven to be decisive in this game right now. They both shot 21, but 4 and 7 as far as makes.
And unfortunately for the Spartans, tomorrow's game, which was originally scheduled for 1 p.m. against Central State, has been canceled. So if they're not able to come back with 26 seconds left, they're going to have an entire week to let this loss kind of simmer for maybe a day or two and then go to work, get ready for next weekend.
I don't think he'll even, wait. I mean, they may be at it right after this game. I mean, it's this is some key moments, little key moments, and it all accumulated and added up into a 6-point deficit with 24.9 seconds left. Got to play the foul game now. Got to put them on the line. But what a huge three by Clark in the left corner.
Brooke McKinley, number 24. She appears to be the leader of that Panther team.
Yes.
Her sister's also on the team, but she has been instrumental in this one today for the Panthers.
Right. You have a team. I mean, Brooklyn McKinley. She doesn't start. However, she could start if it's the coach's decision to do so. But you always need some good support coming off your bench.
No good. Quick timeout by Zoe Pillar.
Right, because you get to advance the ball.
It's a quick veteran move. 23.4, 63-56. This is basketball, so don't go anywhere quite yet. You never know.
Right. I mean, going to the men's side, and then we've seen Reggie Miller pull off. Remember that against the Knicks?
Unfortunately, I was not able to see it live.
Hey,
but,
it's on YouTube.
I have seen it. I was not fortunate enough to see it live, but I do know what you're referring to.
Right. Then Tracy McGrady against the Spurs. He had 13 points
13 in 30 seconds.
Yes.
Yep.
So there's been some dramatic comebacks.
Yep. See what they do with this, if they set 3 or just let Ramsey work.
Whatever you do, you got to do it quickly.
Yep, here comes Davis off the screen. And a charge taken, called on 44. Can't talk enough about the job this Clark Atlanta University Panthers team has done today. Coming into a hostile environment, knowing that the Spartan team is on a 27-game winning streak in this building.
Number 4 in the nation.
Number 4 in the nation.
Back-to-back seasons of going to the Elite 8.
Yep. Knowing that, five straight trips, excluding the COVID year, to the SEC championship game.
I'll tell you this, and I'm sure Coach Jesse and the coaching staff will let them know that Tampa on that jersey, along with that number, is not the name of a university. It's a target.
Take a minute to get you these quick substitutions.
It's a target.
Number 12, Bella Steidel has checked in. Number 8, Jane Thompson has checked in. Brooklyn Butler has checked in. And Georgia Palmieri, Vivian Gendy will also come and replace Zoe Pillar. Incredible game by Zoe Pillar. And when you talk about an individual performance, just, again, a walking double-double. A walking double-double. Thompson goes up, and that's big because that is Jay Thompson's first collegiate basket of her career. So while Clark Atlanta is going to walk away with a 65-58 win, want to give props to Jay Thompson getting her first career college bucket. But what a win from the Clark University Panthers, coming in to the Bob Martinez Center, holding this team to a 58-point performance. Zoe Pillar with a double-double, but really only letting that one person beat them. Just your thoughts on today's game.
I'll tell you this, I mean, like Clark did cool off at the three-point arc. However, they never let up on defense. And we were never allowed to get all the way comfortable like I've seen the Tampa Spartans play. Now, we made, no one's perfect. There were some key errors here and there by both teams, but I think in the end, it hurt us just a bit more. A few decisions, a few missed shots down the stretch. And everyone had their fair share of mistakes, but it's just who made the biggest ones in an untimely manner.
Yeah, but as you said, when you lose Sarah Jones, Maya Gusto, it will take time for those new stars to be born.
Right.
We saw flashes from Rodriguez, flashes from McDonald. Right. Look for this team to continue to build and continue to find those 2 or 3 players that they can just go get a bucket.
Right.
But that'll do it for us. DeCarlo DeVoe, Alex Trepper from the Bob Martinez Center, 65-58, Panthers over Spartans. Have a good rest of your day, and remember, Spartans volleyball taking place tonight at 6 p.m. Do